Once upon a time, in a small village near a dense forest, there lived a poor but hard-working woodcutter named Ramu. Every day he would go to the forest to cut wood and sell it in the market to earn a living. Though he was poor, he was honest and content with whatever he had. One day, as Ramu was chopping wood near a river, his axe accidentally slipped from his hands and fell into the deep water. The river was fast flowing, and the axe sank immediately. Ramu was heartbroken because the axe was his only tool for earning a livelihood. He sat by the riverbank, feeling helpless, and started crying. Just then, the river goddess appeared from the water. She was a kind and gracious being. She asked Ramu, "Why are you crying, dear woodcutter?" Ramu bowed respectfully and replied, "Oh, kind goddess, my axe fell into the river, and I cannot cut wood without it. That was my only means of earning money for my family." The river goddess smiled at his honesty and dived into the water. After a moment, she came back holding a shining golden axe in her hands. "Is this your axe?" she asked. Ramu looked at the golden axe in amazement. It was beautiful and worth a fortune. However, he shook his head and said, "No, goddess. This is not my axe. My axe was made of simple iron." The goddess smiled at his honesty and dipped into the river again. This time, she brought up a silver axe and asked, "Is this your axe?" Ramu looked at it carefully and again shook his head. "No, goddess, my axe was not made of silver either." The river goddess nodded and disappeared under the water once more. Finally, she returned with a rusty iron axe, Ramu's real axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. Ramu's face lit up with joy. Yes, that is my axe. Thank you so much, kind goddess." The river goddess was pleased with Ramu's honesty. She said, "You are a truthful and honest man. As a reward for your honesty, I will give you all 3 axes, the gold one, the silver one, and your iron axe." Ramu was overjoyed but politely said, "I only need my iron axe. I cannot accept the others, as they do not belong to me." The river goddess was even more impressed by his honesty and sincerity. She insisted that he take all 3 axes as a reward for his truthfulness. Ramu thanked her and returned to his village happily. When the villagers heard about what had happened, they were amazed by Ramu's honesty and how he was rewarded. From that day forward, he lived a comfortable life, but he never changed his good nature. Moral of the story: honesty is always rewarded. Truthfulness brings good fortune. Greed leads to loss, but honesty leads to happiness.